game is a game of momentum, and we had it in the first clearly, and then they had it in the second. And you have to tip your hat off to them. They are a very dynamic team off the rush. They've got some really great forwards who can create in transition. They have some really good puck-moving defensemen, and it was a battle. It was a give and take and fight for every inch out there. I was really happy with the way we as a group responded in the third period. I thought we had a lot more energy, and I thought we really did a lot of the things that we wanted to execute on. So I think from that standpoint, when you look at the game as a whole, obviously we played last night. We were missing Eddie Matsushima. A couple of other guys were a little dinged up, and our guys persevered. I'm very proud of the way they competed tonight.
How do you feel with Hugo Ellis? A huge win for him tonight, correct?
It's really fun to watch. Okay, we're really fortunate here to have three fantastic goalies. He's obviously gotten himself on a little bit of a run here. And, it's not only the 60 minutes of hockey, but it's the overtime and the shootouts, and now it's back-to-back. And, to see him excel, that's what makes our level so special.
You anticipate going with 11 forwards tomorrow, or do you anticipate a full lineup?
I think it's a great question. I got to get with our medical staff and see where Matt's is going to be in the morning, and where a couple of other guys are going to be as well.
How do you balance out those minutes being down a forward?
Well, again, it's tricky. It's tricky. And 11 forwards, I talked to a lot of the coaches that were in the league before I was 2 years ago when it was 11-6, and I asked them, how did you manage your bench? And they said not very well. It's a tricky thing, but you want to make sure that you're getting the full use of your bench, making sure that you're maximizing everyone's energy. We talked before the game in terms of having short shifts and making good changes. I still think we can clean that part of our game up, but at the end of the day, we just beat a very good hockey team, and you have to do a lot of things right in this league in order to do that.
What did you see from Kansas City? I know you guys hadn't played them before. It's not a matchup that happens very often. You knew that they would be kind of high-powered offensively. What did you see from them? Was there any surprises? Did you learn anything from them today?
Just what the video showed. We watched their last game against Fort Wayne and 2 games before that. Very dynamic off the rush, can create. They can score. We joked around about it. They can score 2 goals in 20 seconds. They're that dynamic. And then today you see the back-to-back goals. So they pose a real challenge for our group, but it's also a good opportunity for our group to measure ourselves against a top team, and a top team in this league for a few years here.
You talked about being happy with the third period performance. Was there any specific message that you gave them before the third period, or that you heard them give each other?
Yeah, well, we just talked about we were happy with our first. We thought we had a good first, not a great first. We were hoping to build off that first, and we didn't. We had a really poor second, and we just talked about that we weren't happy, and why weren't we happy, and then what do we need to do in the third in order to tilt the ice back on them. And I thought our guys did an excellent job on that.